Hello again. Let's do the second half of business. My name is Estinam Afeno. Insurance consultant Edgar Wedo is urging the National Insurance Commission to reconsider its decision to increase the minimum capital requirement for the insurance players. According to him, the commission is expected to do a lot more work, and then let me take that again. He's saying that the commissioner is supposed to do a lot more work and on a job on the finances of the various players in the sector before talking about recapitalization. He spoke to my colleague Ebenezer Sabote during the Joy Businesses Financial Services Forum held here in Accra today.
Section 69, that deals with capitalization. And the law says clearly that it is when you have realized that the insurer is expanding or growing in this business, that is where you request for that recapitalization. And the recapitalization is not done as a fiat. It is done on what is known as risk-based. Now, in determining what risk-based is, you need to first of all go into the books of the company, see their assets risk, see their policy holders, their structures, see one or two other things, then with some arithmetic figures that are available, you come out and then say that because of X, Y, Z, you need to recapitalize to this level. And now, we also need to understand one thing. Recapitalization is not your strength as monies that put you in the position to pay claims. You must get it clear. If you want to see how strong a company is, you need to look at the company's reserves. In fact, we have 3 levels of capitals, right? The recapitalization is 1, reserves 2, and deposits. Okay? Now, recapitalization or capitalization is liquid money that you need for your day-to-day operations. When you're setting up the company, having gotten all the logistics that are required, your software, your buildings, your vehicles, the staff, what have you, and all that, you need this liquid money to see to your day-to-day operations because you are not supposed to touch the premiums. Okay? So it is when you are expanding, then there's a need for you to put in more capital to take care of your day-to-day businesses. Because one of the cardinal things that you need to know about insurance is that if you don't have the backing of good reinsurers, you cannot be in business.
You think they are not expanding?
No, what do you say? You see, of course, people are expanding because people start from one office and then they get to 2, 3, 4, 5, they're into the regions and whatever. So automatically, they are expanding. But as I said, you have to then assess. You get it? Assess what they are really doing, their assets base, assets risk and all. You need to look at all those things to determine the liquid money they need as capital to run the day-to-day. But it is not money that is for claims. Because if that were the case, you are asking a simple question. You say 50 million with Ghana. 50 million Ghana. T3, Terminal 3. Is over 270 million US dollars. So if your capital is 50 million Ghana cedis, can you pay that claim? So you don't need that money to pay claims, right? It depends on the kind of reinsurance arrangements that you are making, right? And the next thing is that what reserves do you put in place at the end of every financial year? You want to grow, you want to expand. So you are saying, okay, every financial year, I make a profit of probably maybe 3 million Ghana. Okay, let me put 2 million in my reserves. Okay, then in that case, you are also building a capacity. Now, depending on the levels of capacity you build by the year, then that tells you the kind of retention you can also hold on to. Okay, by that way, then you are growing. It means now you are retaining a lot of businesses inside, and the businesses that you are retaining, it makes you grow, and then you can take more businesses. But recapitalization is not for that particular purpose.
I think it cannot help us to improve penetration as well.
Penetration is common sense. Okay? When you are talking about penetration, it has nothing to do with recapitalization. Penetration is how many people have come into the pool by way of premiums that has been contributed. You are looking at premiums as against GDP. That is all penetration is about. So you are looking at how many people you've been able to collect premiums for. So you want to increase your premiums, then it means your penetration rate is also going to increase. Now, what you do is this. We have disposable income, and then we have discretionary income. Your duty is, how do I attack the discretionary income? And that is where the micro insurance comes in. Look at the ordinary man on the street. You want to look at the organizer on the street. You want to look at the cocoa seller. You want to look at the tatale. What income are they getting? That is how you do it, and you design policies such that they can also see that, oh, we can, as it were, be part of the scheme. But if you make your premiums some level that can only meet a certain class, then automatically you are never going to get the penetration rates.
Away from that, let's take a look at how crude oil, gold, cocoa, and cotton traded today on the international market.